Welcome back. In today's video I'll be showing you how to update your graphics card drivers on a Windows 10 PC or laptop. I'll be showing you 3 different methods for 3 of the main graphics card manufacturers, so you can use the chapters to find the correct method for the graphics card you have. I'll also show you how to find out exactly which graphics card you have at the start, so you know which drivers to download. Remember to leave a like and feel free to subscribe if the video helps. Let's get into the methods. We'll start by finding out the name of your graphics card. We need to know the make and model number in order to download and install the correct drivers. The method to do this is to first go to the device manager. You can get there by searching for it in the search bar. In the device manager, look for the option called display adapters and click on the arrow next to it to expand this section. You should now see the name of your graphics card on your PC. Make a note of this as we'll need to know it later. Now that we have the name of our graphics card, you will know the manufacturer name, so we can go to the correct website for your card. If your graphics card here is a default Windows display adapter, then quickly double click on it, go to the driver tab, and then choose update drivers and the automatic option. For the purpose of this video, we'll use 3 examples that should cover what you have, although you will need to make slight changes as your exact model number will be different. You will most likely have either an Nvidia, AMD or Intel graphics card. In the description, I'll link the official websites for each of these graphics card manufacturers to get the driver updates from. You can use the chapters on this video to follow each of the 3 methods to get your drivers. We'll start by getting Nvidia drivers, so skip ahead a little if you have an AMD or Intel graphics card. It is recommended that you have Windows updated to the latest version if you are updating your graphics card drivers. Click the card on screen now to watch a video of mine showing you how to update Windows 10 to the latest version if you haven't done it already. The Nvidia link in the description should take you to this page. For this example, we are going to get the drivers for the RTX 2060 card, but yours will probably be different, so it could be a 960 or a 1060 for example. First select a product type. You will most likely need to choose GeForce to find your graphics card. For the product series, I'll choose the RTX 20 series because my card is an RTX 2060. If yours is a 1060, then you would choose GeForce 10 series and so on. You'll notice that there are 2 options for most of the product series. If your device is a laptop, then choose the option with the notebook tag on the end. If you have a desktop, choose the one without the word notebook. Now select your exact graphics card from the drop-down box below this. If you don't see your card in here, you might have selected the wrong product series, so have a look in another one. So for us, we'll choose the RTX 2060 for the example. With that selected, you now need to choose your operating system. Windows 10 is fine for us. The next option is whether we want the game-ready drivers or studio drivers. This one is up to you. If you play the latest games, choose the game-ready driver, and if you want more stability for things like video editing and rendering, then choose Studio. You can read more about the difference between the 2 types by clicking on the question mark. Finally, select your language and then click on Search. The next page should have the green download button under the details. Click on that to begin the download, but you will now need to skip forward in the video to follow the installation process, although it should guide you through it. Use the chapters to get to the correct part. We'll now move on to the AMD graphics card drivers. For this example, we are going to get the drivers for the AMD Radeon RX 580. Head to the AMD link in the description and you should be on this page. Have a look for the box that says Search All Products. In here you can type the name of your graphics card to search for it. It should reveal your graphics card if you type the name in right. You can also find it by manually selecting the product. To do this, first choose either Graphics, Professional Graphics or Processors with Graphics. This will depend on your graphics card, but for most of you with dedicated graphics, you need to select Graphics. If you do need to choose one from the Processor with Graphics section, you will likely need to look for your processor name. For our example of the RX 580, we need to choose Graphics. Now you can select the product series. Again, for our example of the RX 580, we need to choose Radeon 500 series. We now need to choose RX 500 series from the next box, and it should then reveal our RX 580 that we want to get the drivers for in the furthest right box. If you don't see your card in here, you might have selected the wrong product series, so have a look in another one. Select it by clicking on it and then click on Submit. This will take us to another page where we need to choose our operating system. You will likely need to choose Windows 10, but you should know if it's different. Choose yours and then you might have a few choices. You could select the latest, although have a look at the description of each to see if some will work better for you. For example, there could be one for those of you that use video editing software more than games. Click on Download and you will now need to skip forward in the video to follow the installation process, although it should guide you through it. Use the chapters to get to the correct part. We'll now get the drivers for Intel graphics cards. Head to the link in the description for Intel and you should be on this page. It should say Downloads for graphics at the top. First click on the box next to where it says View by Product and then choose your product series. This will most likely be Intel HD graphics family, but use the name we found earlier to make sure of this. It should now say Downloads for Intel HD graphics family at the top, and you can now use the same box to select your exact graphics card name. If you don't see your card in here, you might have selected the wrong product series, so have a look in another one. For this example, we'll choose Intel HD Graphics 500. You will now be on a page with the drivers available to download for your graphics card. There might be two options and either should be fine, although you might want to choose the one that is not a beta release. Click on the one you want and then it should take you to a page that looks like this. Click on the download button for the .exe file. It should be the top of the two options. Hopefully by now everyone has found the correct drivers to install. The installation process should be fairly simple and similar no matter what graphics card driver you have got to install. We'll be using the Nvidia installer for this example, but just follow your installer as it should be close to this. After clicking on download for whatever driver you are getting, and once it's finished downloading, click on it and then choose yes on the user account control screen. Click on OK to choose the file location and then wait for the progress of saving the files to reach 100%. When the installer loads, the first page will give you the option to install GeForce Experience as well as the driver. Other brands like AMD and Intel might have something similar, so watch out for that. If you just want the driver, make sure you choose this option. Now choose the type of installation. It's best to choose the recommended option here. Allow the installation to complete. Your PC screen may go black for a few seconds, but this is not something to worry about. If you run into any problems, I have lots of videos on my channel that could help, so search my videos page to see if I have one for you. Once the installation is complete, you can close the installer. And so that is how to update your graphics card drivers on a Windows 10 PC or laptop. Click the card on screen now to watch a video of mine showing you 10 easy ways to boost FPS in all games on a Windows 10 PC. We've already done one of those methods by updating our drivers, so you should be able to zoom through that video. Help support the channel by visiting the store. The link is in the description and at the end of the video. If you have any questions, then let me know in the comments below, and if you did find today's video helpful, remember to leave a like and feel free to subscribe for more tips in the future. Be sure to stick around to see some of my other videos that you might be interested in. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in another video.